Rohit Paudel will spin the coin. Tails is the call. It's tails. Roshan, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We're going to bat first.
So the players getting in and plenty of changes for Nepal. Manish, Kushal Burtel, Lokesh Bam gets a place in the team. Anil Kumar Shah, he'll get his second opportunity. He was out for cheap runs yesterday. Rohit Paudel, the captain. Arif Sheikh also is in the side today. Dipender Singh ID, Kushal Malla, Gulshan Kumar Jha and Sompal Kami. The prime Nepali pacer has come into the side. And Sagar Dhakal, an interesting choice today. Probably Nepal realizing the importance of a spinner, and if he can get a turn, I think this is a brilliant opportunity for Sagar Dhakal. And Akash Chand, the youngster who has impressed everyone with his heart and skills. And the West Indies side, they've only one change. Hayden Walsh has come in. 200s are not any long safe, isn't it, Manish? When you started cricket, probably 200 would be a good score in 50 overs. We'll come back to that, but first ball coming up. Straight on to the pads, easy picking this, but brilliant fielding as well. And he has managed to drag it back, Lokesh Bam.
Usually takes time to settle down. I would really love to see Sompal among wickets, especially with the World Cup coming closer. And that was a brilliant fielding by Lokesh.
Good slower one this, good shorter one in fact. Was not comfortable facing that at all. Athanas, the ball hurried.
In the first game that he played, especially coming back after the injury. And that was a fuller length. You just love watching these guys bat, you know. There is certain class. I mean, even this shot, it was just a proper placement.
That's the reason they have fans all over the world. People love their approach to cricket. They play hard, party harder. That's the reputation they have. This was a good shot. On the back foot cut, just found. Conventional sweep this time. Straight into the hands. The first wicket has fallen. Let's have a look at this. Went flat. Didn't get the elevation. Sagar Dhakal is very flat with his length and straight to the fielder there. Good field placement as well. Kushal Malla. This could have been 2 in 2. Should have been 2 in 2. How did he miss it? Got this, Sagar Dhakal. Bowled him, cleaned him up. Johnson has been dismissed. Straight through him, short of Johnson Charles in this fashion.
Johnson Charles going for a big heave. The ball was over pitched.
He's the captain as well. Pulls this flat, one bounce. Over the boundary rope. West Indies 8 desperately needed this boundary, and when you get a touch short delivery like this, they hammer you for boundaries.
Bowlers have bowled a very good length and have restricted the West Indians.
Commentators curse. Ali bowling came down the track, was a half tracker there by Akash and slapped it.
Look at that view. Look at that view.
Flicks this towards the onside. There's no protection there. A boundary to end the power play overs. 6 gone, 39 for 2.
Someone here to prove himself. And that's a long heave. 64 for 2 after.
You can just see that shot, the reach of Roshan Chase. He has got that big height. The ball did not get that connection, but look at the power of this big man. Height would always be an advantage to get to the reach of the ball. Oh, delivery to dismiss Roshan Chase. He's completely beaten by turn.
4 for 3 after 10.
Just see, he was just trying to chase that delivery. Vishal getting that turn completely beaten by the bounce and the turn. Rostin chase a big wicket.
He is always amongst wickets. So yeah, he knows how to get the wickets. He knows them. He knows the art of getting wickets.
This time a bit of quicker delivery from Sagar. This is what we are talking about. He loves varying his pace. Martin to play for the West Indies. Talk about West Indies, various island players coming in from and forming.
Batters especially, participating in those leagues. Whoa.
Dropped. Would you believe it? Anil Shah, it's surprise. Sagar Dakal is not happy.
That's
Just making that room for himself, trying to play that big shot, not get the middle part of the bat. Struck him in the lower part of the bat, and Sompal Kami. Well, will you call it a bit of casual effort out there by Sompal?
Comes down the track, one-handed strike. Does it have enough? Very high and caught by captain. Rohit Paudel has taken this catch. Another wicket for Kushal Burtel. Lack of pace clearly seen there. Went miles up. And Rohit Paudel did very well. Vinod, because you're really good at it.
Not really. I was happy playing. Right now I know there's a lot of cricket to be played in Nepal and I would love to be part of it. Some great effort from the fielder, Sagar. They're putting in all the efforts, putting in a dive to stop the boundary, but this probably should be a boundary.
Vinod.
First we'll see the boundary first. Sagar should have dived it there, but he took it too late. The Nepalese bowler have mixed it really well, and because of the slowness of the surface, they have been able to deceive the batters as well. But this will not deceive anybody. It's going on to the grassy banks of TU Cricket Ground for a maximum.
The West Indian side, they're put into a lot of pressure by the Nepali bowlers. Came down the track, got to the pitch of the delivery.
Special. We are privileged to be on the field to witness that. These type of innings, especially from associate cricketers, it does not come that often. Probably one of the best innings we've seen against a better team that's touring Nepal. It's into the gap. Should be a better effort to cut that off. Their fast bowling attack, the Gudakesh Moti. I mean, all these players have made the name for themselves. Man, and while we are praising Rohit Paudel's innings yesterday, we have another one deposited into the road. He's an impactful player. Packs a punch when he hits it. Stays hit. Somebody's car was in trouble, and he is in line to become one. A very shrewd leader, and that's it. The experience of Sompal Kame coming in for change of pace again, not giving him any pace to work with.
And Sompal, in the very first delivery of his second spell,
it's a mix of two things. The lack of application for sure. Cheeky shot there, going towards the fine leg boundary. Kushal putting up in an effort, not able to save it.
You expect the batters to play this kind of shots, especially in the end part of the innings. He had to eventually change the direction because Sompal deliberately bowled it a little wide.
Once again, the noticeable thing is the lack of pace. The ball is not coming onto the bat for them to go straight, so they are trying to maneuver the ball and hit it square. This is a good shot. It's coming straight at the side screen. A very good leg spinner with the ability to bat down the order. Has already played for two nations. Has made a name for himself in West Indian Premier League, Canadian Premier League, and he's been a regular face from bowler and the batter as well.
He's such a handy cricketer, isn't it? Chance of a run out there, direct hit. Umpire will certainly go upstairs. In fact, the batter is walking. He knows he's gone.
Walked all the way towards his dressing room, and that's a clear out. Of course, Dipender Singh, he's a multi-dimensional cricketer. That's one big hit. Lokesh Bam under it. Takes the catch. West Indies.
Insult to injury, really. They're already losing wicket. And this time it's the set man, Andrea Fletcher, will have to walk back. A run out in this over. And certainly they score now 1-1-5 for 7. It takes this on the full as well. Slices this. Gets the gap and a boundary. Much needed boundary this.
Gudakesh Murthy, a good handy batter, spinner. Bats down the other 8 teams that we've managed to get in Nepal so far. It's only gonna serve the purpose. He's one for the future for sure, Sachin.
Good length again this. Look to come back for the second run, but is not needed. The gap really well.
Gudakesh Murthy striking at 400. Two balls so far, 2 boundaries, and both the shots were exquisite. As cricket governing body are trying to maximize the number of international exposure that we could for these youngsters, because this is the learning experience. Imagine somebody like Akash Chand getting an opportunity, and this is going to be another boundary for sure. Akash missing the Yorker by a bit, but that's enough for the big man Ford to hit it all the way onto the banks. Not at all, because in the middle overs, Kushal made up for what was a place for him to bowl. 4 overs for 22 runs. You can't ask for better things. And then once again, a big heave, and the ball goes into the grassy banks again. Half the bat, it goes out in the park.
He judged the slower one perfectly well. And a humongous hit.
Decision making, there is no better player on the park. That's a full toss, and he's got all of it. Another 6 for Gudakesh Murthy. He's making an impact on this game. His 5th delivery as a batter, and he's still striking at more than 400, Sachin.
And this was a poor delivery. A full toss in the final over. You will be hammered.
3 deliveries to go. Will reach somewhere around 150. That's another hit. That's gonna be a 6 again. Gudakesh Murthy is making an impact, and what an impact he's making. He's already hit 4 sixes, or 3 sixes rather. Better against the right-handers, but against left-hander he has missed his length a bit.
He misses the length again. Has it gone all the way? He finishes off in style. Gudakesh Murthy, and this is a mammoth over for West Indies A. They've managed to reach to a score of 160, which we believe can be very competitive on this surface.
And if yesterday's game was anything of an indication, we're in for a great game of cricket.
What a job he has done. 4 overs for 19 runs and 2 wickets. And one special mention has to be Kushal Bhurtel.
So Nepal chasing 161. Matthew Ford will be bowling from the pavilion end. And Lokesh Bam has been brought in as an opener today. Well, goes through the line. Lokesh Bam carrying on the form he had against the Ardent Wolves. Start off the proceedings for Nepal.
As expected, Sachin, I said it's going to be a flying start with Lokesh Bam around.
He likes playing this shot. He's really good when he plays on the right.
Yet again a big heave over the point. I think it's going to be 4, yes.
On Nepal. Walks away and hits it straight onto the side screen. It's a treat to watch Lokesh Bam when he is on song, and he has hammered this full delivery. Judged the slower one perfectly. Look how powerfully has Lokesh smashed this. 100, which is not a problem at all. McCoy will continue. Brilliantly bowled. Some trouble there for Kushal Bhutel. He's down on the ground.
Well, I have seen him having a lot of liquid. Karan providing him some bottles of water.
Sports can be very cruel at times. At times, 114 runs in the last 18. So had an issue. Has pulled it straight up. Easiest of catches. There's no way that can be dropped. His poor form of Kushal Bhutel continues.
I think that was again nothing short. I think the seniors from the Nepal team, like, you know,
tried to uppercut it, appeal, and the umpire has raised his finger. And then given wide by the umpire. Let's have a look at this. Did the ball take some bit of his bat? I think so. Immediately signaled his shoulders. Umpire thinks otherwise. And the raised finger means just one thing, that Anil Shah will be back in the hut.
that looked a clear shoulder.
There's reason, and it's collectively called the West Indies. Full set this time. Rohit Paudel finally gets a boundary. A boundary after a long time for the Nepal side. Captain Paudel does it again.
Alec, you go, sir. You anticipate, sir.
The fielder put in that desperate effort, but eventually gone in vain. You'll have to say Lokesh Bum was lucky. Bowled him, cleaned him up.
Considering that he is, you know, in the contender for the World Cup squad. Well, this was again a nothing shot.
It was an ugly looking shot really. And Kushal Malla loves playing that slog sweep towards the mid-wicket region. Dangerously towards the onside. He was run out yesterday. Is he run out today as well? Again, somebody will have to talk to him. It was lapse of concentration yesterday as well. He took for that run. There was no run there. He's a goner. He is a goner, Kushal.
At the end of power play, Nepal are 28 for 4. For sure not what Nepal must have expected.
That's a no ball. Clear no ball. A big one.
I felt it to be a little harsh on Anil's decision.
Free hit. Swings at it, and this has got enough connection off the bat of Gulshan. I don't understand this ploy by Ocean Thomas. This was a nothing delivery really. An attempt for a slower short delivery, but Gulshan Jha has pulled this. Very quick this one, and how good a shot was that? How did he get on top of that quick delivery from Thomas?
Through between, I would say, the gully and point, or the short third and point, I would rather say, right?
Will they be able to keep wickets in hand? Cuts this again, flashed it.
Similar delivery, similar shot, similar result.
Short wide, he cut it for 4, then a wide, and this one again short and wide, and there was only one result written on this shot, and that's a boundary. This time a little fine, the result will be the same. 21 runs already, 1 delivery to go. This is what happens in this format of the game. You think you have done well in the power play overs, 1 over, and the equation is changed completely. The southern part of this ground. That's the length Gulshan Jha always waits for. Has he got enough connection easily? Always a dangerous ploy, bowling into Gulshan Jha, and when you bowl full, giving a lot of air like Gudakesh Moti has
Wicket, Gudakesh Moti, what he did was he was
fired one in, and an important wicket. A good cameo. And a brilliant decision by Roston Chase to get himself on. This was a straighter one. Missed it completely. Nepal, because of the changes they've made, they bat really deep. And this, it just helped on its way. Rohit Paudel, and in-form Rohit Paudel. This was a nothing delivery really.
Keep going, Chelsea.
The first loosener of the over. And Roston Chase has conceded his first 4. Kushal Malla lapsed in concentration today as well. Second time in this series he has been out in the same fashion. Run out. And a wicket each. Stormed into this squad.
Absolutely, Sachin. I have known Arif that's gone for a boundary. 3 overs.
Close. Come, Casey.
This was really well struck. Not a good delivery there by Roston Chase. Was short wide. Allowed that width, that room for Rohit Paudel to swing his arm.
He had no clue whatsoever.
What shot was this?
That was a cheeky shot by Rohit.
Roston Chase comes around the wicket. And the ball has found the fence finally. Rohit Paudel is continuing from where he left yesterday. Their way up to that target of 161, a modest target you'd say, but the pitch has been slow. Runs have been difficult to score. Again a touch wide. Misfield there by the fielder. And football skills. The leg spinners have become so worthy. We'll come back to that, but this is a boundary. Very well swept. 3 for 5. Slowly getting the momentum going, this Nepali side. Moti in operation. Short wide. Easy dismissal. A very soft dismissal. And Arif Sheikh was there for certain time. Wide. Hint of turn there. That was the right shot to play, but it was away from his body. The turn took the ball further away and he could not middle that at all. That's a slower one. Completely deceives Dipendra Singh ID and has been taken really well. Very good catch by the skipper. And he has got probably the most important wicket under the circumstances. And that wicket is of Dipendra Singh ID.
Dipendra was new in the crease and it was difficult for him to judge the pace.
In T20 cricket, the coach has tried it thrice. This is Rohit Paudel's go-to shot, and this is a sign of a man in form. Where you are in form, can they do it? Pace this time, and uses the pace beautifully. Rohit Paudel has followed up his magnificent 100 yesterday with a very well compiled 50. Different scenarios, different conditions. Only off cutter as a slow delivery in his era of cricket. But the bowlers have invented so many different kinds of slow one, and this has, I think, gone to the boundary. His best, I don't think he's been able to pull the ball in before his foot touched the rope. There it is. That's the angle the third umpire would be wanting, and the confirmation will shortly be in. And there's the confirmation. A few years now. Brilliant slow delivery, and they've run the single. Will they be able to complete it? I think this is touch and go. Comes in, and he has used his long handle. It was a run out at the non-striker's end. For a moment I thought it was Akash Chand. I beg your pardon. He's going to bowl the final over. That's the question as well. Pulls it. And will be a boundary.
That's a welcome boundary.
Prakash gets his first boundary. These are some of the most important runs he's ever hit in his career. 17 needed of the final over. Offensive for Nepal. Another brilliant delivery. They've gone for the first run. They'll certainly come back for the second. And the ball has gone for a boundary. Should have been only 2 runs. Was a Yorker. How well did he time this, Rohit Paudel?
It's well bowled.
A run out. A run out. Here we go. Penultimate delivery of the innings. Brilliant delivery this. And we'll stop there. Presence of mind. West Indies cannot lose from here. We'll have to credit this man, Matthew Ford. Didn't allow that length for Rohit Paudel to get underneath it. And presence of mind from the fielder as well. Keema ball. A legal delivery. They are going to win this. And what a way to win. What a way to win this contest and register their first win in this Kibo Energy Drink West Indies A Tour of Nepal. Beside him, he is very disappointed, and West Indies A have won this match by 10 runs. If you did think that 160 would be an under par score, not to be, Nepal have been held out by 10 runs. When the ball was not coming onto the bat, he stayed there till the end, and what he was short of were partners. 26 for Gulshan Jha, 12 for Arif Sheikh, 17 for Lokesh Bam, and none of the other batters. But what Nepal did right was what Nepal did right yesterday was that Rohit Paudel did have some partners in Dipender Singh ID and others, but today Rohit Paudel was left alone. 71 of 48 for him and 71 not out. None of the others contributing. Lokesh Bam did get a start, was retired hurt, and then bowled by Moti in a very ugly manner.